North Korea is best known for its nuclear ambitions, its effort to build a missile that could reach the continental United States, and the unpredictability of its current leader, Kim Jong-un. It also has a history of holding American citizens captive, including Otto Warmbier, the American student who was detained for 17 months and released in a coma on June 13th. He died 6 days later. At least 16 Americans have been arrested in North Korea since 1996. 3 are still in custody. Each one of their situations is unique, but there are some common threads when it comes to how and when the North Koreans take Americans into custody.
2, 1.
Like Warmbier, some are tourists. Others are Christian missionaries or scholars or human rights activists or even journalists. The detentions can come at times of high tension between North Korea and the international community, but oftentimes the arrests seem arbitrary. Otto Warmbier was arrested 3 days before North Korea claimed that it had detonated its first hydrogen bomb. Tony Kim and Kim Hak-sung were arrested during the latest sequence of missile tests between April and June 2017. Kim Dong-chol was arrested while North Korea was under pressure at the United Nations regarding violations of human rights.
Please, I have made the worst mistake of my life.
We don't know very much about how North Korea's judiciary works, but we know it works quickly. The crimes that the Americans have been charged with have included unauthorized interactions with locals, carrying out religious activities, spying, or, in the case of Otto Warmbier, stealing a propaganda poster. Scenes like this of American detainees presented before the camera are common.
내 죄를 인정합니다. 다시 한번 죄송하다고 말씀드립니다. 정말은
I never should have allowed myself to be allured by the United States administration to commit a crime in this country.
Otto Warmbier was ultimately sentenced to 15 years of hard labor for stealing that political propaganda poster. Kim Dong-chol was sentenced to 10 years of hard labor for alleged espionage. Aijalan Mali Gomez was sentenced to 8 years for illegal entry into the country. It's almost impossible to know what North Korea expects to get by detaining American citizens. One theory is that it's leverage in negotiations over sanctions. Others believe that these hostages are taken to reinforce President Kim's persona as an all-powerful leader. Forcing American dignitaries to come visit to negotiate a detainee's release can be a pretext for opening a diplomatic channel. Frequently, the detainees are used for propaganda purposes. For obvious reasons, the Department of State warns U.S. citizens not to travel in North Korea, but experts estimate that hundreds of Americans still visit the country every year. Congress is considering legislation that would make such visits illegal.